everyday carry. And before we get to sharpening, I'm going to test it on my basic sharpness tester I've used in other videos. And then I'm going to use the SharpWorks Master 2 to go through forming the edge, polishing the edge, and then stropping. And then we're going to test it again and see how the sharpness of the knife improves before and after. Now, the current condition of this knife is, I sharpened it last week. I cut multiple cardboard boxes with it. So it should be in fairly good condition, but it's probably not ideal. So let's start with seeing how sharp it is on this simple test. All right, so it cut through right away, which means it's fairly sharp, but there was a little bit of resistance. So when it's very sharp, especially if it's like a sharp kitchen knife, it just kind of like, the line just pops right through and there's almost zero resistance. So let's go ahead and sharpen it and see if we can get better results. So first off, I'm going to set the angle to 20 degrees. I'm going to use a clamp on this. Make sure the horizontal bar is level. And I'm ready to sharpen. So I'm using a 400 diamond grit stone here, and this will just form the edge. Now I have a burr on the side I started forming the edge on, and so I'm going to flip the knife over and get a burr on the opposite side. So I got a burr on most of the edge. Closer to the tip, it needs a little bit more work, so I'm going to focus on that for a little bit. I got a burr along the entire edge, so I'm going to switch to the 1000 grit stone. I'm just going to do forward passes on the 1000 grit stone. All right, final passes. All right, let's strop it. Let's try the sharpness test again. All right, let's see if there's less resistance. All right, that was a lot smoother. I think the rope was slightly tighter. Usually I try the knot to be an inch away from the post. So there is a little bit of variation, but regardless, it definitely went through quite a bit faster. I'd say it took about 7 minutes to reform the edge and then also to go through the polishing stone and then put the final edge on it with the strop. And then I have a really nice profile on the edge and a great knife.